morning, best friends. It is the earliest that I have come to you, I think, on a vlog so far. And oh man, am I feeling it. It is before 6 in the morning. It is pre-6 a.m. Who this? But I did stay at a hotel last night just for funsies. I spent the entire night learning how to coupon, or learning more about how to coupon, downloading apps and different things to try today. I made this huge order, the biggest one yet, and I also saved the most money yet. So yeah, lots of things to share with you about that later today, but I literally felt like that meme of the guy with the whiteboard behind him with all the gibberish on it and like the cigarette in his hand, and he's like got his eyes wide like this. Like, that's how I felt last night. I was just like, holy shit. Oh man. It's only 60 here, and I'm going 75, and I'm like getting passed by people like this guy. So I'm gonna slow down because they can get pulled over, but not me. I'm not interested in that today. But my fiance needed me home at a certain time today, so I was not about to be late, so I will be 10 minutes early, or earlier than that time that he told me he needed me home by. So good for me. I made myself 2 coffees, 2 plain black coffees with stevia or Truvia from Hotel Sink Water. Let's try it, actually. Let's see. Let's try it and see if it's as good as my coffee from yesterday. Yep. It's a little bit better. It has a little more flavor. Yeah. Well, that's funny. I'm so bummed about that coffee, you guys. Whoa, Speedy McSpeederson. Careful there. You late for work? Where are you going? Good gracious. Yeah, the lady at the checkout desk, she was like, good morning. And I was like, good morning. It's early. Are you okay? And she was like, I'm okay. And I was like, me too. And we had like this moment of just being like, oh, it sucks that we're both awake right now, huh? Yeah. She was sweet. She was very sweet. Yeah, they had continental breakfast at that hotel. It was a Hilton something, and I got a deal on Priceline. My fiance really likes to use Priceline. Most of the time I prefer to book directly with the hotel, but if I'm ever in a situation where it's like I don't care which hotel I stay at, then I do Priceline, because then you can get the best deals. So I got a really good deal. But the continental breakfast that they had was $12. And I was just like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good on that. To eat like my dry bagel that doesn't even have butter on it or anything. No, thank you. So I decided to just head home and save my 12 buckaroos. It was never a question. I was never like, should I do breakfast? No. I didn't even think about it. I did think about leaving my hotel room at midnight to go to a Walgreens and try to shop in person, but I was like, Brooke, stay. There's no need to be going out that late. But it was like a 24-hour Walgreens, and I was just like, I'm shopping anyway. Like, I should just do it. But no. Man, though, I found some good things yesterday at the thrift store, or the antique stores that I went to. I only went to 2 antique stores, but I found 3 things. I just got an email saying that my drops order, the eco-friendly household cleaning items, is on the way. So I'm so excited to try that out and let you guys know what I think about that too. And yeah, so there are lots of apps that I downloaded. This morning to try out and see what I like best and see what works the best, what's the least clunky and glitchy. So we're gonna try that in person today at a store. I'm gonna try couponing in store and see how it goes. I'm gonna go to Walmart this time, and if I like it, I'll share it with you. It'll be good. But yeah, I can't believe the good stuff that I got. I got 2 jars yesterday at the second antique store. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. If I'm like slurring my words and stuff, that's why. I'm literally just tired. I didn't drink last night, not still drunk, like, and nothing like that. I just am really tired. But yeah, I got 2 jars, little tiny jars. They call them jam jars. And they were from 2 separate sellers in the antique mall. So it wasn't like at the same booth. It was at a completely different part of the store. One was $10 and one was $8, and they're shaped like little strawberries. And the paint is not perfect, but I was like, I'm gonna repaint them. So I'm gonna repaint them, and that'll be a fun little project. It's just red and green, so it's nothing crazy, but I am going to wash them and repaint them and fix them up and make them brand new. And then I'll put them in my office for now, and then eventually I'll put them in my Airbnb. Because like at the last really cool Airbnb that I went to in Savannah, the decor was perfect. It was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful, guys. But they had this theme of flamingos, and it wasn't like the whole place was covered in flamingos or anything like that, but flamingos were an underlying theme. So there was like a flamingo teapot in the kitchen, and there was a flamingo stuffed animal in my room, and there was a flamingo in one of the paintings on the walls. And so there were just like these little touches where it was just like a theme, but it was like you could tell that they had kind of based the decor on these flamingos, but it wasn't just like a flamingo Airbnb. You know what I mean? It wasn't like flamingos all over in every single room. Every blanket was flamingos on it, and it wasn't like that, but it was a subtle, like, just tie everything together kind of thing. And that's what I want for our cute Airbnb. So not our one in Wisconsin, but the other one that we're going to have, the next one that we're going to have, I want to have it decorated with that theme of like red strawberries, like a fruit kind of underlying theme. So I want to get what inspired all of that was I was at an antique store and I saw this teapot that I didn't end up getting, but it was a teapot that was vintage, and I found it online 1.5 million places, so I can get it. That's why I decided not to get it. It was also missing a cap that I was like, I'm gonna find one online that's not missing the cap. But it's this antique strawberry teapot, and if you Google that, you'll find it. Like there's only one. And yeah, it's a functioning teapot. It's not like a decorative one. And so I saw that, and it totally reminded me of the flamingo teapot that was at that last Airbnb. And I was just like, oh my God, like how cute would that be if my Airbnb had like the subtle theme of strawberries, and in the kitchen there was this strawberry teapot. And so that's what I want to do. So I have the little strawberry jam jars that I just got. I would show you, but I don't want to get into an accident. But yeah, and then I just want it to be like a few strawberries to like really tie it all together, but then I also just kind of want it to be like a fruity decor theme. So I want like a vase with like some faux flowers in it, just like a little faux plant, and I want it to have I want the vase to look like a little orange juice carton that I have seen a few times. It's just a like really cute little vase, looks like a carton of orange juice, and it's open at the top, and you just put your little flowers right in, and it looks so sweet and cute. And then like in the bathroom, maybe a little painting of some lemons or something like that, to where people don't walk in and go, holy I was gonna say holy veggie tales. Like, I don't want people to say that, but I do want people to just notice that and be like, oh my gosh, look at it, they really tied everything together so beautifully. Every room matches the theme. That's what I want. So someday those little jars will be in one of my Airbnbs, and I'll remember this moment, and I'll be like, you guys, it happened. It totally did. So, yeah. And then the other find that I got, that Polly Pocket thing, such a good find. Such a killer find. I'm so excited about that. Oh, you guys, by the way, I had a little bit of a cover your ears, kids, shit myself moment last night. I literally was just like, no way. In like a bad way. In a bad way, because my offer, I lowballed this person to the umpth degree. They had this listing. I told you guys about this Mercari listing. And if you guys are curious about Mercari, I've mentioned it a couple times now. I will leave a link in the description box below to like sign up for Mercari. And I will get a commission off of that, and you will also save money using that link. I think you get $10 off or something of your first purchase on Mercari if you use my link, and then I get a commission from that as well. So I'm gonna put that link in my description box if you want to use it, because I use it, and my friend Rochelle uses it. That's who I kind of heard of it from, and it's just a really good little like eBay type site, but for cooler stuff. So yeah, if you care to use it, I will link that below, and you would be supporting my channel and stuff too if you chose to use it. But anyway, so on Mercari, you can put in offers for things, and this person had a lot of 8 Polly Pocket compacts, vintage Polly Pocket compacts, and this was listed for $250, but it had been listed for a little bit, and so the seller brought it down to $225. And I put in an offer that they didn't have to accept, but I put in an offer for $185 or $180. I think it was $180. And so not only did I offer 25, 15, $40 off of what it was currently listed at, I offered $65 less than they had initially listed it for. So I in no way thought that I would actually get this offer. I really didn't. I thought that they would see it and be like, heck no, which they should have done, to be honest with you, because they could have sold it for the price that they were asking. But I got the notification at about 10 o'clock last night that they accepted my offer, and I shit myself. And I was like, no. Because when you place a bid, you like put in your credit card information, and if they accept your bid or your offer, you have to buy it. Like, that's the rule. That's how they do it on eBay. That's how they do it everywhere. You have to buy it. And I was just like, or nor. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That's how I felt. And then I was like, it happened for a reason. It's okay. It's sunrise. I was just like, it's okay. Like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. But ooh boy, that was not supposed to happen. That was not in my plans to spend, because with shipping it was about $200, and I was like, oh no. It was not in my plans to spend $200, so I shouldn't have placed the bid, right? So I learned, and it made me crap my pants just enough to be like, you know what, I am going to, I promise you guys, like, this is not, I promise my fiance, and I promise me, and I promise you guys as well, that I am going to do better in the month of May when it comes to spending money. This was supposed to be a no spend April. It turned into a spend April. I did not do a good job. And so this month, I promise you, in this month of April or of May, I'm going to do a lot better. I'm still going to coupon, but I'm going to limit myself to couponing once a week. So the next time I coupon or pick up like a Walgreens order or anything like that, it will be Sunday. So that's when the new coupons start next week. And that's when I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it before that. There's no need to. I'm not going to go to the antique stores or to the thrift stores. The only things that I can say that I will be spending money on, I have the girls' trip on the 5th, 6th, and 7th. So I will probably be spending money on that. And like the day before that to get myself some food and extra like little fun snacks and drinks that I normally wouldn't get myself. And then I will probably be spending like the couponing money. And I will also buy like groceries, food, things of the sort. And I won't buy anything for new craft projects, which is going to be tough because I've been enjoying it so much. But if there's like, if I'm making my bedazzled scream mask and I run out of, you know, rhinestones or something, I will buy new rhinestones. But other than that, that's it. So I'm going to do better. I really am. I just got so lonely and overwhelmed. I was so frustrated this month with having to be at home with a 4-year-old all the time. And so that was my way of getting out of the house. It was my way of finding something to do during the day. It was my way of feeling some dopamine hits at night before I went to bed. Was to shop, like the couponing and stuff, and going to thrift stores and places like that were my way of getting out of the house with Rosie. But she starts school today, so I will have some time to myself every day and hopefully not feel that pressure to, you know, spend the money and not need that hit of endorphins and dopamine to get me through the day. hopefully just coffee will be fine. My Javi. But anyway, I am almost to the place where I'm gonna need to turn onto a really bumpy road, so I better get going. I don't want my camera to be all like bouncy on you, but I love you guys so much. I appreciate you watching. I hope you're doing really well today. If you made it this far, leave me a clover or a flower if they don't have a clover emoji down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.